A coach that challenges myself, but also challenges, us as players.
Who should be the Bears' next head coach?
Well, rumor has it, and it's just rumor has it, there's been a lot of speculation. The streets are talking. Ben Johnson of the Detroit
The Chicago
Lions.
Bears coaching search isn't just a typical activity. It's shaping up to be a potential disaster. With 13 candidates lined up for interviews, the organization's approach has raised alarm bells across the NFL. Is this a display of careful thought or a clear indication of indecision? For a franchise that has spent years trying to find the right balance, this chaotic approach could be the latest in a series of mistakes. At a time when swift and calculated decisions are paramount, the Bears appear to be wading through turbulent waters without a compass. Can this storied franchise afford another blunder in its quest for stability and success? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the early signs suggest the team may be digging itself into a deeper hole. The scattergun approach, a coaching search without focus. The Chicago Bears' decision to request interviews with 13 coaching candidates is raising serious questions about the team's strategic direction. On the surface, such a wide net might appear thorough, but it smells of indecision and a lack of clear priorities. When an organization casts such a broad array of interviews, it often signals one of two things. Either they don't know what they're looking for, or they're scrambling to satisfy various groups within their decision-making body. Neither indicates favorable conditions for a franchise desperately seeking stability. By interviewing so many candidates, the Bears risk overwhelming their own evaluators, creating confusion rather than clarity. It's not just about finding a head coach, it's about identifying someone who aligns with the team's vision, culture, and goals. If the organization itself doesn't have those elements clearly defined, how can they expect to identify the perfect leader? A more targeted approach would have allowed the team to focus its resources, time, and energy on the candidates who truly fit their needs. Moreover, this scattergun strategy could unintentionally send the wrong message to future coaches. A top-tier candidate isn't likely to be impressed by an organization that appears to be shopping around aimlessly. Instead, they want to feel pursued with purpose, knowing the team values them specifically. The race against time, losing prime candidates to competitors. The NFL coaching search process moves fast, and the Chicago Bears' decision to interview 13 candidates could end up costing them dearly. As the Bears take their time working through an extensive list, other teams with a more simplified method are already making moves. In a league where timing is everything, hesitation can be fatal. Each day spent weighing options increases the chances that other franchises will swoop in and secure top candidates. Coaching searches aren't just about finding the right fit. They're a race against time. Franchises with fewer candidates to evaluate can act decisively, extending offers and locking in their choices before the Bears even finish their first round of interviews. This puts Chicago at a significant competitive disadvantage. Additionally, the perception of indecisiveness can negatively impact the team's reputation. If candidates sense that the Bears are uncertain or disorganized, they may decide to take their talents elsewhere. For coaches with multiple offers, the team's ability to act quickly and decisively can be the difference between sealing the deal and watching a rival franchise land their preferred option. The Bears cannot afford to let strong candidates slip through their fingers. Their fan base, already frustrated by years of underperformance, will not tolerate another misstep. Vrabel's path to New England, a missed opportunity? Mike Vrabel has become a highly desired name in the NFL coaching landscape, and all signs point to him joining the New England Patriots. For the Chicago Bears, this development represents both a setback and a wake-up call. Vrabel's leadership, strategic thinking, and proven success make him a dream candidate for any team seeking stability and excellence. The Bears, already scrambling to sort through a crowded field of candidates, now face the possibility of losing one of the most accomplished names on their list. Competing with the Patriots is no small task. New England offers a legacy of success, a culture of discipline, and the attraction of working under Robert Kraft's well-established ownership. For the Bears to have stood a chance, they would have needed to act quickly and decisively, presenting a strong argument of their future that could rival the reputation of the Patriots. Instead, The extensive interview process leaves little room for urgency or focus. The likely loss of Vrabel also speaks to a deeper issue within the Bears organization. Are they truly prepared to attract and secure top-tier talent? Or are they doomed to settle for candidates who view Chicago as a fallback option rather than a destination of choice? Ben Johnson's calculated approach. The window is closing. Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson is one of the most interesting individuals in this year's football coaching landscape. His selective interview process is a testament to his value and the high demand for his services. Unlike the Chicago Bears, who seem to be casting a wide net, Johnson is carefully weighing his options, signaling that he has the luxury of choice. This puts the Bears in a dangerous situation, a situation where hesitation could cost them dearly. Johnson's thoughtful strategy suggests he's not simply looking for any head coaching opportunity. He's searching for the right fit. For the Bears, this means they need to act with both speed and purpose if they hope to remain in the running. Yet their overcrowded interview schedule works against them, making it difficult to prioritize someone like Johnson over other candidates. This lack of urgency could result in Johnson moving on to a team that demonstrates a clearer commitment to securing his services. Moreover, Johnson's reputation as an offensive innovator makes him particularly attractive in a league where scoring points is king. His ability to develop quarterbacks and design creative schemes would be a godsend for a team like Chicago, which has struggled to find out offensive consistency for years. Missing out on Johnson due to an overly broad search process would be a disastrous error, one that fans and experts would view as another indicator of the Bears' inability to operate with focus and vision. The problem with lesser-known candidates: a diluted search. In an attempt to leave no stone unturned, the Chicago Bears have included several lesser-known names in their coaching search. While this approach might seem thorough, it could decrease the overall quality of the list of applicants. Focusing on unproven or under-the-radar candidates might be a gamble, one that may not pay off for a franchise already in desperate need of a strong, proven leader. The inclusion of these candidates raises questions about the Bears' evaluation criteria. Are they prioritizing experience and track record, or are they more interested in finding a diamond in the rough? While the second strategy can sometimes achieve outstanding outcomes, it's a risky move for a team that can't afford another misstep. Fans and stakeholders are unlikely to be impressed if the Bears' search ends with the hiring of a coach who lacks the credentials to command immediate respect. A more focused search would allow the Bears to concentrate on candidates who have demonstrated success at the highest levels. Instead, their current strategy spreads their attention too thin, potentially causing them to overlook more qualified individuals. The weight of expectations. Fans' confidence hangs in the balance. The Chicago Bears coaching search isn't just about finding the right person for the job, it's about restoring faith in a franchise that has tested the patience of its fans for far too long. Unfortunately, the current approach has done little to inspire confidence. A chaotic, unfocused search process only reinforces the narrative that the Bears lack the vision and leadership necessary to build a winning team. Fan sentiment matters more than the organization may realize. When supporters lose faith, it affects everything from ticket sales to team morale. The Bears are at a tipping point, and their next head coach will play a major part in determining the franchise's trajectory. Hiring the wrong person or appearing disorganized in the process will only deepen the divide between the team and its struggling fan base. To rebuild trust, the Bears must demonstrate that they have a clear plan and are committed to executing it. This means acting decisively, targeting top-tier candidates, and showing the football world that Chicago is serious about returning to prominence. As the Chicago Bears move forward with their expansive coaching search, the NFL world watches with increasing doubt. Every moment spent sifting through an excessive number of applicants increases the risk of losing out on prime coaching talent. The margin for error is razor thin, and the consequences of a misstep could haunt the franchise for years to come. If the Bears fail to act decisively and with focus, they risk not just displeasing top candidates, but also destroying the fragile faith of their fan base. The Bears must recognize that this isn't just about filling a vacancy, it's about setting the tone for the future of the franchise. One wrong move could be the difference between revival and irrelevance.